Chat, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Alright, sweet. Awesome. Okay. Um, okay. Is it quiet? Is that good? Alright. Is this ASMR? Yes. Hello everybody, and welcome to what, the fourth stream? I don't even know, I'm not keeping track. Hello. I am wearing the chicken nugget necklace again. That seems to be like the streaming necklace. That's the streaming outfit. Hello, hello. Hello everybody. So I'm just doing like a tiny little stream today because there's like topics I want to talk about that aren't big enough for like a video, and then also like might be too late for the Hell World train. Not sure, but I just wanted to talk about this discourse that has been going on Twitter. Hello, hello chat. Hello, Holocaust was a lie. Shoe on Head is a Masonic puppet. And MK Ultra Slave, thank you so much. My biggest fans. Holocaust was a lie. Thank you, sir. So there was something that happened, of course, on Twitter, and there's this ever growing debate and discussion. Would you date a sex worker? Would you date an OnlyFans model? There's discourse since when, right? And so like my personal opinion is yes, I would. Like I wouldn't mind it. I guess it depends what they're doing. Are they doing like hardcore fucking, or are they just like a OnlyFans model, you know? Are they selling feet pics, or are they like doing gangbangs? I couldn't date somebody who did like actual porn where there's like where there's like insertion, you know what I mean? Um but I think I could date somebody who did just like regular modeling or whatever. Um but different people have different boundaries and different standards for their relationship, you know, and that's like completely normal. Feet insertion, yeah, I couldn't like be with someone who sticks their foot up someone's ass, you know what I mean? That might be a little too far. um but like, what about you guys? What about you guys? Would you date someone who did sex work? Because I know to a lot of people, especially like on the left, like sex work is seen as work, it's seen as like any other job. But to a lot of people, it's like a violation of intimacy, basically. It's like, which is a normal thing to think. Like, especially if like you're monogamous, not all monogamous people, obviously. Like, I'm monogamous, but like, I'd still be okay with dating someone who did like OnlyFans or something. But, like, a lot of people who are monogamous see it as like, sex is this special thing, and you know they don't want anybody else to see your body, like that's for them, and selling it kind of like breaks that trust and breaks that level of intimacy, and I totally get it. um what do you guys think? You would? Depends what kind. How do you find sex work, prostitution, blah blah blah? So like, yeah, they a lot of people use sex work like extremely broadly, but it usually just means like either, yeah, like it's too broad, right? It's like, are you a prostitute? Are you like fucking other people? Are you a porn star? Or are you like an OnlyFans like cam model? So like, I don't think I could date like a prostitute. No, I couldn't. I couldn't date a hardcore porn star, but I could do like a model thing. No, I want her for myself. I'm very selfish. I don't care. All right, base Sigma. I don't care. Like, if my boyfriend like sold feet pics, I don't fucking know. It'd be like, all right, whatever. But if he's going around like fucking people, I think that's a little, I don't know, might be a little different. But anyway, so like yeah, like work is work, but also like and like it's almost there are people that wouldn't date streamers, wouldn't date YouTubers, you know? And because like I get that. It's not only that they're like sex workers, there's also like a completely different lifestyle, right? For like a YouTuber and a streamer, you have to deal with like some amount of fame. So like the person I'm dating now is not on the internet at all. They're very like well, they have Twitter or whatever, but not into the whole, doesn't really understand like internet culture, like things like that. But the lifestyle difference, because I've dated a YouTuber before and we both had the same sort of lifestyle, but being with someone who is in a completely different lifestyle, like you see the difference. I'm on social media constantly. I have to be like saving screen caps, saving story, constantly have to be like up and up on the news, working, writing. Like I have an online presence. Like people know who I am. Like when we go out, people will recognize me. It's like it's a different lifestyle. And I feel like also being a porn star or whatever is probably a very different lifestyle that like not a lot of people can handle or keep up with. So it's very different. Yeah. So anyway, the discourse, this happened because not this. Sorry. Oh god. Oh geez. Hold on. Here. There we go. All right. Jeez, oh god, you weren't supposed to see that. You weren't supposed to see that, chat. All right. Also, for the people in YouTube chat, I see you. Go to my website. It's in the description. Go to shoeonhead.live/live. Come hang out in this chat. You get emotes and stuff. Guys, show them all the emotes that they get. Just type like random emotes. You get emotes and stuff, and then also like I directly read your shit, so come over here. Come over here, it's free. It's free to sign up. You pay with your soul. Okay. Are you ready? So this girl, I don't know who she is. I have no idea who this person is. They have a pretty large following, which you'll see is kind of relevant when we get to it. But she said, quote, "I'd never date someone with an OnlyFans. That's such a shame because I was really hoping to go out with a boring, insecure loser." Now, this isn't the only viral tweet I've seen like this. Like, I see a tweet like this across my timeline, like, every week. Every week there's some, like, oh, you wouldn't date an OnlyFans girl? What, do you have a small penis? It's like, what? It is a totally perfectly normal opinion to not want to date someone who makes porn. Like, a completely normal person opinion. And I feel like it's an extremely online thing to think otherwise. It's like when people when people are in a monogamous relationship, like there's some people who are bothered if their partner looks at porn. And I was actually this woman. So I was more like this woman years ago. Like, oh, you're not cool with your partner looking at porn? What are you, insecure? It's like, what the fuck? Like, okay, maybe you're okay with it, but other people have different, like, you know, different levels, different boundaries. You know what I mean? And so I was this woman years ago about porn, right? Which is, like, really embarrassing to think about now. It's like, okay, and it's sort of like the people who are like, oh, you wouldn't date a trans person. Like, are you transphobic? It's like, okay, I personally would date a trans person, and I get like a lot of people would, but some people don't like dicks. Some people don't like vaginas, and that is fine. I feel like the one area we should absolutely not be gatekeeping is who people fuck, is who people date, is who people are, like, I feel like for progressives to do that is insane. Because, like, they've dealt with that. Like, gay people have dealt with that. Like, their whole, and now it's like, oh, you don't want to do this? What are you, bigot? And this is like, this is not activism. This is just weird and narcissistic. So anyway, this isn't the first tweet I've seen like this, so finally I was like, you know what? I'm gonna join the discourse. I'm gonna join the discourse about this, finally, because I see it constantly. So anyway, of course, in like, she's not even a checkmark, but this is some like checkmark energy. I see the insecure, boring loser community has a lot to say about this. I fucking hate this shit, like, post some really, like, really, like, shit like that, you know, will get people angry, and then you're like, oh, I see people are angry. It's like, alright. Anyway. So anyway, she posts this. And then I come in because I'm fucking sick and tired. Did she hide my thing? Where am I? There I am. And then I come in, like, putting my foot down because I'm tired of these fucking tweets all the time. It's so funny how if you don't want to fuck me, you're a bad person is made into some activism thing now. Like, no, people aren't insecure or bad for having dating preferences. It is an extremely normal thing to not want to date someone who does porn. Am I wrong, chat? I want to see if anybody disagrees with me. Does anybody disagree with this, what I said? I want to see if any disagreeers in chat. Okay. So, the amount of anger this tweet got was insane. People are like, oh, I hope he picks you, sis. Alright, so first of all, I'm already picked. I'm already pucked. I don't gotta be picked. And if I wanted male attention, I just go outside. So I don't... The did he pick you, sis shit is like so fucking annoying. It's like, I'm sorry, you can't disagree with this or else you're like trying to be not like the other girls or something. Like that's how the social ostracization works, right? It's like, I'm just saying a very normal opinion here. Like, what the fuck? Alright, anyway. So a lot of like actual like people that were just like, yeah, you're so right. Porn stars are disgusting human beings and should die. Like, there were a few people like that, I guess, which was like, okay, buddy, let's tone it down a little bit. And she winds up, like, focusing really hard on that. And it's like, oh, okay. So that's where this is going. You're gonna focus on not what I'm saying, but what random people popping in are saying? Okay, sure. So anyway, she's like... this was, like, ridiculous, guys. I think it's very cool and chic of you to use your giant platform to get mad about words I literally did not say in order to dehumanize sex workers. You are truly morally superior. Thank you so much, Michael.
To my
fucking base
mommy,
as hell.
Tommy. Take my money, please, June. Love what you do. Never stop.
That's right. That's right. Give me the money. I'm your commie mommy findom. Thank you though. But what the fuck is this, guys? I think it's very cool and chic of you to use your giant platform to get mad about, like, first of all, you called them insecure losers for not wanting to date someone who does OnlyFans. So I don't understand where... Okay, but dehumanize sex workers. Where did that come from? Like, even I say, like, I would date one. Like, I'm fine with it. Not wanting to date someone is dehumanization? Third of all, chat, there are so many things to unpack. Use your giant... Girl, you have the viral tweet here. You have the upper hand. I didn't even ratio you with my giant platform. What the fuck are you talking about? This came across my timeline. You come into my house. You suck my dick. You call me gay. And, like, what the hell is she talking about? And then also, fourth of all, chat, morally superior is, like, projection here. Where did this come from? I do not think I'm morally superior than you. I, too, would date a sex... Like, I don't know. And then I'm just like, where did I dehumanize sex workers? Where did I try to be morally superior? I personally date one, blah, blah, blah. There are people who wouldn't even date streamers / YouTubers. People not wanting to date you isn't dehumanization, LMAO. And then... Wait, there's more! I don't care if people want to date me. Never called it dehumanization. Girl, what is this? You did. She's saying I'm dehumanizing sex workers by saying not everyone wants to, and then she's like, I never said that. Like, girl, it's right there. I'm being gaslit, gatekeep girl boss in real time.
Mommy, I mean mommy.
Thank you, Zachary. Okay, anyway. Why do you care if I think you're boring and insecure? Adding to the narrative that it's normal to not want to date people in porn. It is! Dehumanizes the people in porn? What? I don't know. Just look at the people agreeing with you. Bro, they always do this. So, like, there'll be randos that jump in, and it's just like, I feel like being like, oh, I'm sorry, big hunk and caboose. I also disagree with this person, but, like, I don't even bother. But, like, there'll be randoms that come in like, yeah, fuck them, whores. It's like, whoa, let's calm it down a little bit, guy. But yeah, like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm sorry that there are people, like, this is a public platform. There are gonna be people who come in who also, like, I don't know. And then, like, that's basically where it ended. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is it dehumanizing to someone to be like, I don't want to date you? This shit honestly just comes off as like reverse incel. Like female incel shit. Like, you don't want to date me? You whore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? And like, again, you see it with the trans thing. It's literally not bigoted. And also, to that girl, she's really attractive. She could probably date anybody she wants. There's gonna be people who turn her down for being a sex worker, and that's whatever. Move on. Those people, if they don't respect your, career or your decision in life, then, like, you guys won't get along anyway. Who cares? They missed out, I guess? I don't know. And it's same with trans people. There are many trans people who date trans people, like, so many people. Who cares about the people who won't? Like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth getting upset that, people won't fucking fuck you or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. So I don't understand how that, like, dehumanizes the sex work. Everyone has different boundaries. Some people will, some people, like, wouldn't date them. And then there's also the people that were like, oh, if you watch porn, that's hypocritical if you also wouldn't date a porn star. Is that true? I don't think so. I don't think that's hypocritical. This is different. People have it's like Vosh when he talks about monogamy, right? He's like, oh, monogamy's born from insecurity. Some people just say shit and it's like, okay, I just don't think you understand, like, monogamy in general. I don't know. It's like, what are you talking about? No, he was kind of right. He's not. See, to me, polyamory is built on insecurity. Like, you don't think that you can keep one person, so you have to always have different options. You can't give your whole heart to one person. Hey, if you can't have an 8, you can always have 2 4s, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. I think I've seen one good-looking polyamorous couple. That's so mean. No, I don't care about polyamory. I think that's fine. Do whatever the fuck you want, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. Blah, 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 libertarian. Monogamy probably has evolutionary advantage. By the way, this is not piss. I know it's piss colored. I promise it is not piss. I saw someone say it was piss. I am not drinking piss. Do not put in the newspapers that I am drinking piss. It's gamer girl. It's It's gamer girl piss, guys. It's not regular piss. Jeez. You freaking freaks. Sex worker piss. Yeah, how could you say? How could you say I'm against sex workers and yet I am drinking their pee? Curious. Thank you, M-Track. Shoe drinking Flint water. Oh, that's so sad. Wait, isn't there another place that has like really bad water right now? I like briefly saw something on Twitter that was like, they turned on the sink, Jackson, Mississippi. They turned on the sink and it was like fucking goo water. It was like so nasty. Twitch bath water, right? People with piss drinking fetishes. Hey, people got, what is it called? Water sports fetish or whatever. Speaking of fetishes, wait, should we move on to the next topic? We can come back to the OnlyFans one probably. I'm sure there's a lot more to be said about that. Everything's a fetish. There was some discourse about like, on some video game, there was some dinosaur thing with its mouth open and it had heart eyes and it was like, food goes here and so do you or something. And all the furries were like freaking out about it, like, this is too sexual. This is so sexual. And I'm like, what is sexual about this? I was trying so hard. Wait, what is sexual? It's a dinosaur. They eat people, right? It's a monster. It eats people. I'm like, what is sexual? And then I realized you can only think it's sexual if you already have a vor fetish, which I don't have. So I was like sitting there like, what are they talking about? This is too sexual. It's like, okay, but you already have that fetish for being eaten alive. Like, eaten alive. You know what I mean? Like, way to expose yourself. Like, no normal person's gonna be like, oh, a monster eating people. Okay, that seems normal. But all the furries were like, this is so sexual. It's like, oh. Oh. Thank you.
Dilophomas Norris has donated $5.
Thank you very much.
Did someone say dinosaurs? I think I heard someone say something about dinosaurs.
Someone said something about dinosaurs, yes. Everything's sexual for some people. I'm some people. But I didn't know the vor thing. It's like crazy the shit that's sexual for some people. I was like trying to look for a gif of myself. Listen, I can explain. So like, you know, you reach some kind of fame where you could just kind of Google yourself and then find pictures of yourself if you don't have them on hand. But anyway, I was trying to look for this gif of me on a chair. I'm like this on the chair or something. Anyway, I was trying to look for that. For like the website or something, for the little alerts that come up when people donate. And I came across this Twitter account, and I was like, oh, here's the GIF. Because they posted it. And I clicked on the Twitter account, and it's like, I'm Sean Head, help, I'm permanently stuck to this chair. And I'm just like, what? And I take a look at the Twitter account, it's like they had a fetish for people being stuck to furniture. Like, there's a fetish for literally fucking everything. Everything and everything. Hot? Oh no, am I giving people ideas now? Now you guys have furniture fetish? Help, stepbro. I've been permanently molded into the couch. That's not hot. That's weird. Doesn't that happen when people like rot? There's like so many stories of people dying and then they like that's what it's gonna be like with me in my computer chair. I'm just gonna dissolve into the computer chair. That is how they will find me. You know what fucking show is probably... First of all, Disney is, like, single-handedly responsible for furries, I believe. I believe Disney, like, almost single-handedly created furries. But second of all, you know what, You know what show is very complicit in many fetishes? Totally Spies. Do you guys remember Totally Spies? Someone in the chat already got it. There was a fetish, a different fetish every single episode on Totally Spies. They were being tied up, they were being inflated, they were fucking, it was like insane. Every episode, there was some kind of fetish. They were turning giant, right? There was like a giantess thing. Weight, yeah, they were gaining weight. I used to love Totally Spies. It all makes sense. It checks out. It checks out. I'm just saying, it checks out. If you like Totally Spies, you're absolutely a degenerate now. Latex every episode. So true. Yeah, I like Totally Spies. Thank you, Marco Polo.
Marco Polo donated $5. There is actually a pretty famous case of a cannibal in West Germany that wanted to eat someone that had the fetish to be eaten alive. I think it is the cannibal from Rottenburg as far as I remember. Greetings
Ow.
from Germany.
Yeah, cannibal fetish. Wait, what was that guy? Archie Hammer or something? What was his name? What was that fucking dude's name? He had a fetish for eating people. Army Hammer. Archie Hammer. Yeah, he had a fucking fetish for eating people. Thank you, Witch and Witch of the Left. Witch and Witch of the Left, wow.
$5. Early 2000s cartoons were so for no reason.
Yeah, they were insane. Are cartoons still like that? Oh my god, wait, the new... Was it the new Powerpuff Girls? It was the new Powerpuff Girls or... the new... What the fuck? Teen Titans. The new Powerpuff Girls or the new Teen Titans. One of them was just like a full-out fart fetish episode. I forgot what it was. Oh, wait, no! That was, no, that was... Oh my god, there were so many. I think the one I'm talking about was a Fairly Odd Parents one. The new Powerpuff Girls had the writer self-insert, right. This guy wrote himself into a character, looks exactly like the guy who voiced it, and falls in love with Buttercup, I think, or Blossom. And then the company tried to like backtrack, like the people tried to backtrack, and they were like, oh, it was a prank, it was a goof, it was a gaffe. We pranked him, but it's like, how is it a prank? He voiced the character. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, we pranked you by recording this entire episode and, right? Like, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. It was a high schooler flirting with a kindergartner. Insane shit. And then, like, didn't they twerk and shit? Yeah. I feel like the old cartoons were a little more subtle with their fetish shit. 30-year-old man written as a high schooler. Remember that video I had to take down? So I did this video 2 years ago about this writer on 12 Forever, right? The show was called 12 Forever. Okay, and this writer, she apparently stalked some like 14-year-old boy and was having like fantasies about them and writing about them like, oh, I hope his bitch mother dies so I can molest her son. Do you guys remember that shit? I had to take down that video because I got a cease and desist from her. I was like, you cannot talk about this. And the reason she didn't get me on that, she got me on the fact that I said she was fired over that, but apparently she wasn't. So everything else in that video was true, except one thing I said, and I had to get rid of the whole thing because of that. I was like, okay, sure, I'm not... You know, it was probably like fake. It was probably a fake letter, but I was scared. I was like, no. I was like, oh, okay, I'll do whatever you, like, you know, I was scared. But, I probably didn't have to do that, honestly. I probably did not have to do that. All I had to do was probably take out the one part where she said wasn't true, and then I could have uploaded it again, because everything else in that video was from her words. I was reading her blog. So, she got me on one thing. She was like, yes, now I can get this taken down, but... re-upload it? Maybe on Patreon. I'll put it on unlisted or something. but I can't like re-upload it. Also, it's really old now. It's like I had the purple wig and everything. Like it's pretty old, but like remember when there was a whole ass Hollywood-funded movie about 10-year-olds dressing in skin-tight leather outfits and twerking for the camera? Was it Cuties? Bro, Cuties was Cuties was really bad. I thought it wouldn't be. The purple wig was your best phase. Hey, I could wear it on stream one day. I probably should. I keep so like one thing I want to do is I want to keep like switching like different ones. Like I have a pink, I have a purple, like blue, like all different ones. I'll just be fucking crazy. Like I'll just dress like a blue hair. I'll dress like a blue hair TikTok lib one day. The Cuties video was the first one I saw. That one blew up. I think it blew up because no one else wanted to watch it. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna fucking watch it. I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm just watching it for research, guys. Haha, no, just kidding. But like, it was really bad. It was actually as bad as people were hyping it up. I'm just watching the softcore child porn for you. I'm doing it for you. No, but that was like the worst shit. I've been watching you since 2014. 2 years ago seems like nothing. Bro, that's crazy. That 2014. Oh my god. 2014 was like so much fun because like nobody cared about anything. I feel like everyone cares so much now. But like 2014 was just like
Polo donated $5. Do you think there
Thank
is
you,
a
Marco
correlation
Polo.
between kinks/fetishes and political views? Might be hard for a conservative guy to find
wait.
a conservative woman that likes to be
Where is
dominant
that
in the bedroom,
study?
or other
Hans!
constellations, don't you
Fetch
think?
me the study. I don't know why I said Hans. My assistant is German, but his name is not Hans. It's River. I don't know. His name is now forever Hans. Let me find it. Hold on. Guys, I got this. Wait. So there was this study. I'm looking for it. Hold on. There was this fucking study shit that was like correlation between political views and kinks. Oh my god, I'm trying to look for it by searching on Twitter the word kink with my name, and it's all people talking about. Actually, it's fine to expose children to kinks. Great, awesome. I remember this discourse. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is. I found it. Oh, it's from this woman? Fuck. Anyway. No, that's not what I want to show. Fuck. Here. This is what I want to show. Alright. Sexual fetishes on the political compass. Men and women, total sample size was over 19,000. Do you guys see this? Alright, so up in the authoritarian right. This is women. Up in the authoritarian right, we got... Can you see? Wait, can we zoom in? No, we can't zoom in that way. We got scat. We got scat up there. Age play, dirtiness, 24/7 power dynamics, uniforms, alright, base. Race play, bestiality, pedophilia, incest, voyeurism, males dominating, exhibitionism, feet, women, alright. On the authoritarian left, piercing and cutting, pet play, latex, vor, lactation, sadism, choking, and then female use of sex toys. Down in the best quadrant, the bottom green, the bottom left, spanking, masochism, heavy bondage, group sex, humiliation, light bondage, monsters, futa, pegging, females dominating, checks out. And then over, like, on the economic right, there's, like, barely anybody. Anal sex and female submitting and rape play. I don't know. Wait, there's insex? Where is that? Insects. Creepy crawlies. Authoritarian right? I thought you weren't gonna eat the bugs. You won't eat the bugs, but you'll fuck them? Interesting. I don't know how, like, legit this is, but I just think it's really funny. Okay, and this is for men. So that was for women, and this is for men, okay? Sexual fetishes and political orientation of men. So, in the left, red corner, upper left, off left, males dominating, females submitting, sadism, sex positions besides missionary. I didn't know that was a fetish, but okay. Up in the authoritarian right, race play, sounding, bestiality, rape play, lactation, 24/7 power dynamics, dirtiness, pedophilia, scat, feet, age play, uniforms, voyeurism, creepy crawlies, anal sex. Green, vor, heavy bondage, choking, light bondage, pegging, of course. Monsters and aliens, male use of sex toys, female dominating, male submitting, and then over in the libertarian side, pet play, exhibition, humiliation, latex, incest, necrophilia, futa. Amazing. So, what have we learned? Pixar is responsible. They made ants too sexy. So true. So true. Who made the ban? There's a poll. Should we ban porn? After seeing this, I don't know, chat. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. No spit. No spit. Too many libertarians. No spit? Alright. So speaking of fetishes, let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic. We're gonna talk about it, obviously. We were going to talk about this. How could we not talk about this? I guess we'll start. I don't know if I'm putting this in Hell World. I'm the last. I could fit it in there. We're gonna talk about this teacher. Ontario transgender teacher sparks controversy by wearing giant prosthetic breasts in class. In a recent letter to parents, the school confirmed the video's authenticity, but implied that it's illegal to even suggest that the garb may be inappropriate. Can I even show this? But I'm showing it. Can we get some booba emotes in the chat, please? Yeah, some people don't know about this. It's actually amazing. Like, not everyone's super online, but this is like, this has been like in the discourse for a long time. But so is she trans? I've been hearing like different reports. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, all right? These are fake titties that you throw over, and they're like fake big giant fetish tits. Right? These aren't implants, these aren't real. They are just wearing them. This is very obviously a fucking fetish. Trans or not, this is a fucking fetish. What are you doing teaching a high school class like this? So this is the litmus test, right? This is the litmus test for progressives. Progressives in chat, are you listening? This is the test. Okay. If you don't find something wrong with this, you are either 1, too far gone, or 2, coping because you don't want to seem transphobic. There is no other option. You are Too far gone or you are coping. Cause what the fuck?
Dennis Toothpaste has donated $5. I hope the Tucker shows some cute Yuri hentai on his next show.
That
Greetings
yes,
from
I
Germany.
hope Tucker
American
continues to show
politics is
hentai
pure
on his show,
entertainment over
absolutely.
here.
So, this has sparked a lot of discourse, and of
Either
course
sex
it's
food
being used, and thank you,
443
No
has
Sexy
donated
God.
$5. Say exploding milk dare you double dare you.
Exploding milk porn, right. So this sparked a lot of discourse online, because of course it did. And she's trans, so, well, I think so. There's like weird reports that she's not, she is, I don't know. We're just gonna say she is, because I don't know. So, there's some discourse about this shit. And unfortunately, the trans community, you're like the center of it again. I could not fucking imagine being trans. And then constantly gotta see shit like this in, like, the media. Like, I'd fucking punch a wall. Like, there would be holes every single time. Fuck. Like, can you just be normal? Be normal. This is not normal for cis women, and this is not normal for trans women. What is this? But anyway, people are like, but what if it gives her gender? What if it gives her gender euphoria? It's like, you can wear smaller ones. These are fetish titties. And like, okay, but what if there was a trans man? What if a trans man got gender euphoria from wearing a 24-inch Bad Dragon horse dick dildo in his pants? And he was a teacher at a high school. There's a lot. I don't know where the line is anymore. The line disappears all the time for people. If you can't say that this is the line, there's no hope. You're not gonna make it. Nigme, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You're just not gonna make it. Did you guys ever see the South Park episode where Miss Garrison or Mr. I don't know what he was at the time tries to get fired? So he keeps trying to get fired for being gay so he could have like a lawsuit. So what he does is he keeps doing these crazy, disgusting, he keeps doing just depraved shit at school, right? And then he winds up like bringing his sex slave into class and like putting a hamster up the sex slave's butt. Just like the most, but what happens is the school's like, well, we don't want to say anything because we don't want to be homophobic. So, like, he keeps trying to get fired. He wants to get fired so bad. So he keeps doing worse and worse shit. Yeah, Mr. Slave, worse shit. And the school won't fire him because they have to be tolerant. And that I think that's what's going on. She wants to get fired. She wants to get fired really badly. She keeps trying to do this crazy shit and they just won't fire her. She's like, what the fuck? I literally wore these giant fake titties to class and they won't fire me. I think that's what's happening right now. They banned Holocaust Was Alive from chat. He was my biggest fan. Oh my god, wait, that's a second account. Yeah, he needs to be... Holocaust Was Alive too. Oh no. They banned my biggest fan. No, that was funny. Here comes number 3. He's gonna come back. He called me an MK Ultra slave. Alright, so obviously this person is just okay, you know what else this kind of reminds me of? You know when there's like, you're walking on the street. Okay, so I'm from New York. I know what this is like. You see a crazy person on the street and everyone just kind of ignores it because they're crazy and they feel bad. You kind of like, you feel bad for them and you don't want to say anything because it's just kind of really depressing. That's also what's going on here. Like there's this crazy homeless man shouting obscenities in the street and you just pretend like it's not happening. You're just on your phone. It's like, this is obviously asocial behavior. This is just and people, okay, so I just want to show everyone, there were people defending this. Most people, like 90% of people, including the trans community, were like, this is weird, alright? Everyone was just like, this is weird. But there were people defending this, including people in my own mentions, so... Where is it? This was my favorite one. This was my favorite defense of this. Chat, this is one of the most horrifying defenses for anything I have ever seen, ever. Oh no! Children might see things they probably have already seen while browsing the internet unsupervised. How horror. The horror. My brain is frying. What does this mean? Yeah, and children have also seen gore. Does that mean we could just show ISIS beheading videos in class? What is this logic? Yeah, well, they've already. I seen this a lot. I see this during the fucking drag queen, like, children shit. I see it all the time. They already see terrible, depraved shit on the internet, so why does it matter if, like, they're, like. What? Oh no, children might see things they've already seen on the internet. First of all, they shouldn't be unsupervised. So, like, what? And then you scroll down and the guy's like, yeah, I've been watching porn since I was 10. It's like, I don't know, if you want a case study on why that's probably bad, this person's mindset, that's very bad. ISIS beheading videos. When the teacher rolls out the TV and the class gets excited and then it's an ISIS beheading video. Me as a teacher. So yeah, this was like one of the weirdest defenses for this. Like, no, it's obviously wrong. Like, you could just say it's wrong. You just say it's weird. You could say it's weird. You don't gotta logic, bro. You don't gotta logic, bro. You don't gotta turn yourself into a pretzel. Like, I see these other progressive commentators talking about this, and they're like, there's some people that are like, yeah, it's weird, but I mean, it looks kind of weird, but
Nova Horizon has donated $5.
Is it really
The giant
hurting any?
prosthetic
But can't we
face
just
sits
say
makes
it's
me
weird?
think of a real-life reversal of when women try to claim
Thank
they
you,
have the
Nova
biggest
Horizon.
schlong.
Like, can't you just fucking say it? I don't know why they can't just say it. If they were trans. I mean, if they were cis,
A throw Marxy got
everyone
a
would be
tier
like,
1
yeah, that's fucking
subscription.
weird.
My favorite part of school is the ISIS beheading videos.
Yes,
Smile.
thank you. Thank you, Author Marxy. Why would you get canceled for that? Like, it's such a... But anyway, yeah, so, like, it's just amazing to some people. There's, like, no line. There's no line. Everything's fine and good. There's absolutely no line. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, so anyway, that brings us here. So, of course, not wasting any fucking time, Tucker Carlson hops on this. Not once! Chat, not once, but twice Tucker Carlson covers this, and twice he says this. Twice. One day and the next day, he said this.
Costume is intended to emulate a genre of Japanese pornography that translates roughly as exploding milk porn. So, costume is intended.
Tucker Carlson, not once but twice, on TV said the words exploding milk porn. This time he showed a Vocaloid with giant inflated titties. That is what your boomer relatives saw on TV that night. And apparently that picture, this picture, is from 2018. It's some random artist on Twitter who made like Vocaloid inflation porn from 2018. How did they find this? It's so It's a video, chat. It's a video where her like titties like expand. How did they find such an old, obscure, like it's such a niche one? It's like some Vocaloid girl. It's from the Miku universe? I don't know. New fetish unlocked. Yeah, right, the boomer's got a new fetish now. Tucker's like the horniest fucking news reporter. He's constantly saying weird shit like this. Remember about Don Lemon? He was like, oh, he's so strong and sexy. It's like all the time he says, and then Jill Biden, he said something like this. He needs to be bonked. It's like, what is going on? The green M&Ms, right? The M&Ms. Who could forget the M&Ms? Yeah, so this was just so funny. This just reminded me of the South Park episode because, like, this bitch trying to get fired. There's no other, and you know, if you were a student at this school, this is probably the funniest shit in the world. This person is probably like a cryptid at the school, right? They're like, you see her? She's there. They're like taking pictures. It's like a legend. The giant titty teacher that we can't say anything about or else we'll be like kicked out of school. We can't say anything. It's just don't look directly at her, right? Yeah, also it's like that's such a good point. Someone in chat just brought up. She's like a woodworking teacher, right? First of all, I recognize that wig. That is an Amazon wig. I have the pink one version of that. I recognize the exact wig that she's wearing. It's so long. And also the titties in the way. First of all, you need to tie up your hair. And also you should probably tie back the titties. Because what the fuck are you doing? This is like absurd. You're gonna pop them bitches. You're gonna get them bitches popped. Like this poor kid in the back. He just wants to work some wood. Whatever you do in woodworking class. I don't know. Fuck. Might just pop a titty on the chop saw, right? I remember, like, the child is the same size as those titties, right? This is definitely awaking some weird shit. Like, you're doing a kink around children. Like, you're literally just doing your fetish around kids. Probably just don't do that. Like, that's what's going on here. I don't, like, in this whole fucking shit where, like, everyone and their mom is being called a groomer, why do you gotta do this? Like, aren't you aware? Aren't you aware of what this is gonna do? Aren't you aware of Tucker Carlson's existence? He's gonna use you. I don't know. Maybe they like the attention. I have no idea. Maybe it's like a humiliation thing. Listen, I'm an absolute depraved degenerate. But I know when to, like, do that. And it's not in a professional setting. Like, if I was a teacher, I wouldn't be talking about the Finding Nemo fish, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, come into class wearing full bondage gear or some shit. Hello, you can't say anything. I'm a woman. That's discriminatory. I'm bisexual. What are you, a homophobe? Teach us, Professor Shu. Okay, I'm the... Thank you, Quinn Rose. Hey,
Quinn
Shu,
Rose
missed your first 2 live
has
streams.
donated $20. Hey Shu, I missed your first 2 live streams because of college, but I have been watching your content since 2016. I'm so happy you're streaming now.
Thank you.
You're one
Thank
of
you
my
so
favorite
much.
creators.
College. Listen, you don't go to college, right? You drop out, you become a wagey, and you accidentally go viral on YouTube, and then you just do that. That's how you... Don't do that. Don't do that, chat. Bro, I knew a guy who jerked off in class before. That's definitely happened before. That's ridiculous. Yeah, and make sure you monetize your account, not my dumbass in the beginning. I don't want to monetize. I don't want it to be a job. Stupid idiot. Just drop out, the Shoe One Head story. You know what's annoying when people are like, oh, Shoe One Head's never had a job. I had like 8 jobs before YouTube. I worked a lot. I was like a hard-working wagey. I worked since I was 17. And then I was like, I was still working in the few years I started YouTube. And then I was like, oh, I guess I could do this as a job now. But I worked like hella jobs. Okay, I'm a girl boss. I'm a girl boss. What was your first job, Shu? Feet pics? No, my first job at 17 was not feet pics. That would probably be very bad.
Cleverly Blonde has donated $15.
Thank you, Cleverly Blonde.
Americans are weird about sex and violence. French class movies had sex scenes in high school. I'm a mom, less violence, chill about sex, don't sleep with students. Don't be weird.
I mean, yeah, the French do that, but they're also French, so does it really does it really matter? No. Hon hon. Yeah, the French are crazy open about sex. It's like, hon hon, here is a penis. You baguette? Hon hon, suck my baguette. No? Is Totally Spies French? I liked a French show. Oh, no wonder it was so weird. Oh, it all checks out now. No wonder it was so full of fetishes. It totally makes sense now. It's all coming together. It's all coming together, chat. No, my first job was not feet pics. My first job was I worked as a fucking hostess for an Italian restaurant. I quit in a week because they had me starting to do waitress things. They were like, take this to table 12, ask their order. I didn't even know what table 12 was yet. They didn't prep me on anything. And I was like, wow, having a job sucks. I winded up crying in the closet. And then I quit. And then I worked at an ice cream place for a while. And then I worked at a pet store. Then I worked in the mall for like a few years, so. Yeah. Chat, what was your first job? I'm just curious. Did you get an employee discount on your rabbit? No, so like I didn't get Ollie from the pet store. I got my first rabbit from the pet store, who ended up dying when he had to get neutered. That was a fucking horrible story. I think I told that on stream before. But no, I didn't get Ollie from a pet store. A street waiter, stock boy, programming, butcher, typing, IT guy, still am, Dunkin' Donuts, janitor, grocery bagger, being a student, soccer referee, that's interesting, crowd control at 17. Interesting. Mechanic shop, park ranger, military, KFC, egg farm, Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite in chat! Making boat parts, OnlyFans. Do the chickens have large talons? First job was Wendy's. Oh yeah, Yuta worked at Wendy's for a few weeks. Was Wendy's harder than your job you have now? Yeah, Yuta was like he was like a full-ass, like, fast food wagey. It was a few months. Sorry! A few months! And he was the nuggy guy, right? Yeah, it was more stressful than being a lawyer. That's incredible. I believe it. I believe it. I could not work at a fast food. I worked at a ice cream place, and that was like, you get someone's order wrong or something, bro. Bro, you are not a human to that person anymore. One of the employees got someone's order wrong or something, and she took like a big frozen cake from like the freezer, and she tried chucking it at this girl. People are insane. Also, like, yeah, don't come in 5 minutes before closing and be like, is the soft serve still on? Yo, they hated that. You can always tell if someone's, I've heard this before, but it's so true. You could always tell someone's, like, what's in someone's heart, how they're like, the way they treat service workers. And I mean, like, when you're out on a date and, like, you are, like a waiter or a waitress, the way that they treat them. It's like, it's so telling. 100% you could tell. You could tell. If you're fucking rude or mean to the service people, you're like a demon. So, I just... You know, unless they're actually being, like, mean back, like, then it's like, okay, whatever, but that's kind of rare. Thank you, Karma.
Karma has donated $5. Have worked in customer service for about 10 years.
Yeah.
People are insane.
Every worker should be allowed to kill at least one customer. At least. At least. It is a very telling red flag, yeah. To all you people working food service, thank you for your service. Yeah, right? It's crazy, like, the people, like, the type of jobs that are looked down on, though. Even, like, I see, like, libs doing it where, like, they would, like, Photoshop Bernie as a fast food worker to, like, own him during the primaries. Like, you should quit and just work at McDonald's. It's like, what is so wrong about working at McDonald's? Like, the things people look down on are, like, it's insane. It's like... Especially because, like, you know these people, like, go to Starbucks or go to McDonald's in the morning to get their coffee. Like, they rely on them, like, every morning. And then they'll just, like, look down on them. Like, without them, you'd be pissing and shitting and crying. Where's my McMuffin? Where's my McCoffee? You know what I mean? I can't make a McCoffee on my own. I used to work at a hardware store, and one guy came in to buy an axe, a roll of duct tape, and a whole lot of rope. I always feel strange about that one. He just needs his tools. He needs to have his tools. Don't question it. The McCoffee. Is that even a thing? McCoffee? I don't know. I just drink piss all day. I like to bind. I like to be bound. No one... I hope people know my Always Sunny references. They always happen. People see servant... Well, it's the servant class, as it were. And we see how much we needed them during the fucking lockdowns and shit. Remember, like... I think my mom did this. You're a hero to, like, the fucking grocery workers who weren't getting paid good at all. And, like, people kept calling them heroes. And, like, to nurses and shit and everything like that. You're a hero. That was so funny. You guys are heroes. It's like, thanks, they pay me shit here. I love my mommy shoe on head. I love you! My son. You are all my children. I'm your best friend. I live in your house. No, that's so dangerous. I need to talk about... I need to talk about my stalkers. One day I will talk about them. One day I will talk about my experience with extremely parasocial stalker types. Because, oh my god. I've had people show up to my house being like, we talk all the time. We've talked telepathically, and you've always told me all these things. People show up at VidCon. I've been in love with you for 5 years. Bro. It is very scary. It is very scary. Because, like, even if you don't play girlfriend, because there's some, like, especially, like, porn streamers, I guess, who will play girlfriend. Like, they'll pretend they don't have a boyfriend. They'll just say they're single. They'll, like, be like, wow, thanks for the money, maybe I'll date you. Like, even if you don't do that, people will convince themselves that you talk to them telepathically and are in love with them. You can't escape it. You cannot escape it. Make loony bins great again. Yeah, what happened to just throwing them in a fucking insane asylum? You said hi to me, therefore you're my waifu. Yeah, guys, if you give me money, I'll marry you. For real. Real. Wow, Jesse Pinkman, thank you so much. It's over, Yuta. Haha, are you single though? You mean all those conversations we had in my head aren't real? I'm sorry. They're like, oh, because like, there'll be people who just send you like walls of text randomly in DMs, like on Instagram or whatever, and you read
Karma
them,
has
and it's
donated
like,
$5.
I saw the
Parasocial
hint you
relationships
gave
are
me in
why
your
we need to
last
destroy the
video.
internet.
Just know that I'm watching and... What hint? What? Schizophrenia. What if I just fucked with, like, I live in your walls, I live in your wall. What if I just responded like that to one of those... I live in your walls, I live in your sink. Just like complete... No, that'd be terrible. That would be really, really, really bad. Let's not do that. There was a guy who documented his entire journey from Texas to my hometown live on Twitter, sending me all the updates, like in tweets. I'm here, Shu. I'm here looking for you. I'm at this point. I'm here. I'm at that place you took a
Technically
picture
Logic got a tier
in
1
front of.
subscription. The best thing SpongeBob ever did was
Thank you,
treat being a
Technically
fry cook
Logic.
as a respectable profession. Even if his boss treats him like shit, Mr. Krabs clearly needs him.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Yeah, gotta get the cops, yeah. They don't do shit, though. I remember the one who showed up at VidCon. I told the cops, and they were just like, alright, we'll keep an eye out. It's like, bro, I'm gonna get fucking killed. Like, that's why I'm never going to VidCon again. I'm never going to any kind of YouTube meetup ever again. Because I've dealt with so many fucking weirdos like that, it's just not worth it. Like, I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed. Like, there's no benefit to doing that. It's just, it's insane. Even though VidCon was a lot of fun, it's just not worth it. Gotta get a stabbing tool. Gotta have my tools. Let's go, it'll be funny. No, Yuta. They would especially kill you. Would you go with guards? Yeah, probably, I guess. Like, people way more famous than me do all that shit all the time, but for some reason, the weird, like, there's just so many of these types. They'll hand me like a letter, like shaking, and I read the letter. It's like, these are the names that I want to name my children. That's not even a joke, by the way. That was one of the letters that I got, and it was so goofy that I thought he was joking, but he was not, and he just stood in front of me like, yeah, I've been in love with you for like 5 years. I have this on video, by the way, but I'm never showing it because that's very embarrassing for this guy who obviously has really bad mental problems. There's also this other guy who is showing up at my real life friends' political meetings looking for me. How he found these, I don't know. I'll show you the video, Yuta. I have it. I think I did show you. But I'll show you. It's very creepy. Also, wait, thank you, Orlon Pax 42. Thank you very much. Where's your video about going to TPUSA? I didn't make a video. So I winded up going there like, oh, I'm gonna make some goofy shit. And then I winded up going there and it was just kind of like nothing terribly like weird happened. The environment was funny on its own. It was like Disney World for MAGA people. And I think I might go to TPUS again. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. But the only thing that was like really insane was the neocon who tried to fight me, and then Lauren Boebert's speech. That's about it. That was like the craziest thing. There was this fucking neocon. Let me tell you this fucking story. Some people might know from Twitter. Some of you might know the neocon story. So, do you guys know this? So, I'm at TPUSA. We're in like the seating area trying to find seats, right? Because there's another speech about to be done. I think this was like, what's his name? The Project Veritas guy was about to speak or something. I have no fuck, I don't remember. There was this fat dude in a mask, and his mask said neocon action, and it was kind of like the Antifa thing, but it was a neocon thing. It said neocon action on his mask. And I'm like, and all of a sudden I hear, hey, shoe on head, and I think it's someone saying hi, because that whole time, like, I just hear him shout, hey, shoe on head, and that whole time, I was getting, like, hey, shoe, oh my god, I know you from YouTube, blah, blah, like, friendly people. And I'm like, oh, hi, and he goes, you're a loser. I'm like, okay, hi. Like, I thought he was just joking around, and he's like, you're a fucking, and he does this. Like, he's 12 years old. You're a fucking loser, shoe on head. And I'm like, what is happening? And then he starts filming. He's like, you're a fucking loser. And I go up to him, and I'm like, yeah, nice fucking mask. And I walk away. And this dude just keeps shouting, and then he takes a picture. He takes a picture of me. Like, we were sitting down and he just takes a picture of me and puts it on Twitter, and he's like, look who I'm behind. Like, oh my fucking god, this dude. And then he kept, like, instigating. It's like, oh my god. So that was one funny thing that happened at TPUSA, and then Lauren Boebert's speech was insane. Everybody else's speeches were like, okay, whatever, like, the nation and family and blah, blah, blah. Lauren Boebert's speech was like, we pray to God that Joe Biden will die. It was so crazy. It was unhinged. And it was like one of the last speeches too. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I turned to my friends who are both rightoids, and I'm like, are you guys, like, is this, you guys liking this? Is this doing it for you? Is this? So like the whole time I was there, like a lot of people were cool. It was fine, whatever.
Karma has donated $5.
So like, the whole time I'm thinking, like, my friend's like, see, Shu, like, the Republican Party, like, we're not all bad, you know? Maybe one day you come around. I'm just like, yeah, okay, like the usual. But the whole time I'm like, oh yeah, people are really nice and blah, blah, blah. And I sit down to see Lauren Boebert, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I remember why I hate this, yes. Yeah, Lauren Boebert is, like, so fucking unhinged, dude. And she's like the face of the GOP. Like, she's becoming, like, she and Marjorie Taylor Greene, both women, by the way. This is what happens when you let women into politics. You get Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They're both.
Go to Anime
Thank you,
Expo
Dennis.
like Hassan did this year. You'll fit in perfectly.
Sad. But they're both just, like, unhinged Facebook boomers. Which, by the way, like, the fact that they're, like, regular people, they're just kind of, like, Facebook moms, is kind of based. I like that they're just, like, regular, like, idiots, you know what I mean? But they turn me into, like, fucking, what is it called when you want the smartest people in charge? Like, techno something? What the fuck? I'm having a soup brain moment. So I'm usually a populist, but Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene, technocracy, yes! They turn me into a technocrat. I see them, and I'm like, okay, maybe we should have, like, IQ tests in order to get into politics. They're, like, real fucking bad. Technocracy, yeah. Technocracy. Technocracy or technocracy? I don't know. I don't care. The technocracy. Why did you go there, just to have a laugh? My friends were like, yeah, just to have a meme, have a laugh. Haha, I'm just going to TPUSA. I'm just going to one of the biggest conservative things as a meme, as a prank. No, I just wanted to go because I wanted to see it, and it was hilarious. But what actually made me, like, really depressed was the fact that the left doesn't have anything like that. The amount of money put into shit like that is amazing. They treat their celebrities like they're fucking rock star, like, wrestlers. The way they came out on stage was like, Tucker Carlson! Like, why don't we have any of that shit? Because we're all poor, and we all hate each other.
Quinrose 912 has donated $5.
Thank you, Quinrose.
Technocrats are superior.
Like, if leftists tried to put on a thing like that, it would just fall apart in a week, because, like, it'd be like, oh, one of the organizers was one of the organizers is transphobic, we had to drop them. Oh, one of the organizers sexually assault, like, there'll be like twit-longers about this organizer. They groped me, like, you know, it would just fall apart. There's no way that they could ever, like, thread one of 42. It would just absolutely, it would be like TumblrCon or whatever that was, I fear. I mean, if I was super rich, maybe I would make, like, a lefty con or whatever. So keep donating, and then maybe I'll make a lefty con. We have to check your ideology at the door. You have to give me your Twitter account, and I have to go through it. If you're a lib, like, you'll be allowed in. There'll be a section for you. If you're a leftist, you'll be allowed in. I'll know from your Twitter, because all the memes you post will be terribly unfunny. So I'll be like, oh, that's fucking the most unfunny shit I've ever seen. Go right ahead, sir. Right ahead, sir. Right in. And then if you're, like, a rightoid, you gotta stay outside. Right this way, sir! Incomprehensible! Right this way! Thank you, Livy Lou, for donating Ron 25. What kind of money is that? What is Ron? $25 in Ron. And they said Lauren Boebert is shoe in 15 years. Lauren Boebert's only like 4 years older than me. Me and her are like the same age. I'm like around Lauren Boebert's age. That's it! And what do I have to show for it? Some YouTube award? Some of these guys? These people I have to show for it? She's in the government. What do I have? A dead body in the freezer? 25 pounds of crack? What else do I have to show for it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Boebert's at least pretty hot. Chat. No, she is, though. She's very cute. You could fix her. You could fix her, dead as fuck. I believe in you. You could do it. I think in 20 years, you're Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin's a MILF, honestly. I saw a video of her the other day. She was wearing some, like, tight blouse with, like, this pencil skirt. Like, damn! I think it was the video where she lost her race or something. I was like, shit! Why is she so attractive? Sarah Palin. Tulsi's hot? Yeah. We don't talk about her anymore. Tulsi's like... Breaking up with Tulsi was just... It hurts. It hurts. It hurts to think about. Shoe on head is hotter than Tulsi, though. Simp behavior. Not a simp, but that's true. Saying not a simp will not save you. It will not save you. Hillary Clinton? What is up with that thing of, like, Contra and Hillary Clinton, like, doing a thing together? Contra unfollows me, then she's collabing with Hillary Clinton. Hate to see it, folks. That's the trajectory. Oh, thank you, Stuff FFS.
STFU_FFS has donated $5. When did Hassan and Ayok become poor? And Tucker Carlson shooting a t-shirt cannon at Tpusa doesn't make him rich. Being an heir to the Swanson frozen dinner fortune means he's rich.
Frozen chicken, yes, the frozen chicken empire. Yeah, Hassan is pretty fucking rich. Why doesn't he make Lefty Con? Yeah, but the right is all, like, funded by, like, Koch brothers money and shit. Wait, we have George Soros! Yo! George! Where is he? Let me hit him up. George, where the fuck is our Lefty Con, bro? George Soros isn't even that rich. Like, when it on the billionaire scale, isn't his thing like 8 billion or something? Which, oh my god, is like so much money. But like all the billionaires that are like 30 million, like 30 billion, and like Jeff Bezos, he's like tiny. He's like the baby little level. So is Trump. Trump is on baby level billionaire too, as far as I know. I don't think there's like a billionaire hierarchy. Is that an iPhone 8? Yes! Problem? Yes, I have an iPhone 8. We exist. I have... See, other people have iPhone 8s. That was another thing. I was at TPUSA. I posted a picture of myself at TPUSA, thinking it'd be a very funny little haha troll. People will be like, what is she doing there? Oh my god. But I made the terrible mistake of leaving my phone in the shot, right? Like, 60% of the comments were, is that an iPhone 8? Does your phone still have a button? Hate y'all. I fucking hate you. I hate people. Get a new phone. Yeah, I'm gonna chat. But this one works. Why would I get a new one when this one works? I still have a razor. I still have my pink razor. I wanna like turn on the razor and like look at like the text messages from like high school and like the pictures and shit. Yeah, give me money for a new phone. What the fuck? Come on, simps, where are you? Look at my poor phone. Oh, it still has a button. Oh, I'm so sad. Please. My phone doesn't work. It does work! It does the phone things! Okay, so I can't hear anything unless I plug in headphones. True. Some apps don't work anymore. True. But I can access Twitter. So... it works. What can I say? Her phone... Yuta! Stop outing me! I hate, like, I'll say something, and this man is in chat, like, actually debunked. I'll be like, yeah, I'm wearing a really pretty, like, shirt today, and then he's like, she's wearing sweatpants, actually. Like, Thank you,
Karma
Karma.
has donated $5.
Why get a new phone when
Why
this
getting
works?
you
Famous
one when
last
this
words
one
of an
works?
Apple user,
Famous
right?
last words of
It
an
is
Apple
way
user.
past the point where it should be broken. Like it should have broked by now. I have an iPhone 8. iPhones suck. Wow. Is it 2008? So true. Mac versus PC. Okay, in the new iPhones, do they finally do the headphone jack again? Because what the hell? Who thought it was a good idea to have one hole? Who can survive with one hole? You need at least two. Like, I'm more holes. I'm trying to, like, charge my phone and listen to something at the same time, and I can't without, like, a weirdo adapter. I need to, like, get all up in there, like, and buy. Why? Why can't there just be two holes like the old ones? Thank you, Turbo.
Turbosaxophonic has donated
Get a
$5.
freedom phone?
Get
I
a
tried to get a
phone,
freedom phone, remember? Was that the last Hell World? Or the Hell World before that? I don't remember. Yeah, but the freedom phone, I bought a freedom phone, it just started saying the N-word over and over and over again. It was really, really bad. It's all on camera, so... Just started saying the N-word. It was insane. You guys don't remember the freedom phone? I'm running out of piss! This is the worst day ever. Can't believe y'all don't remember the fucking freedom phone.
Hello, friends.
Shut up. Shut up, bitch! Is this freedom phone video? I think it is. Got it. Alright, this was the freedom phone.
Very, very harmful. Like it or not, the internet is the new public square, and people should be allowed to say whatever the hell they want, you know, within reason. How do we escape big tech censorship? Well, one brave man has a solution.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm the world's youngest Bitcoin millionaire. I made it in Silicon Valley, and I've accomplished a lot in my life already. But now, I'm leaving big tech to fight for free speech. Because the big tech overlords are violating your privacy, censoring your speech, and I think that's so wrong. That's why I created the Freedom Phone. Imagine if Mark Zuckerberg censored MLK.
MLK was censored by the FBI permanently. How is buying a phone going to stop you from being banned on Twitter, which is like a
Hurry up,
whole
bitch.
separate app? It's not like they created a new app. What is the phone? What is the phone going to do? I don't understand. Apparently it's some cheap Chinese phone too. So it's not even
Get the
made
phone
in America.
out.
So I actually got the
there.
phone.
See, I got
because
it,
I was,
guys,
like,
I
so
got it.
curious about it, and we're gonna check it
I
out
got
right
the
now.
phone.
Kind of just looks like a iPhone. Looks like a normal phone. Let's turn it on real quick.
Nick.
Oh!
Nick.
Oh God! God!
Yeah. So that's what happened with freedom phones, and we're not trying freedom phone again. But yes, it is an iPhone 8. Why do you have a problem with that? Based phone, right. Luddite. You know what? The Luddites were based, okay? They wanted to destroy technology, not because they hated technology, but it was taking people's jobs back in the day. And we see that with AI now. Like, did you guys see that? Wait, Please tell me you saw this. Look at this. It serves you food.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh, you enjoy.
Your food.
Thank you, thank
They're dicker germs! Listen, we can have, like, the AI overlord shit. We can have robots doing everyone's job as long as people can survive, as long as they're, like, compensated and can live and are given money. Sure, then the robots can do everything. But you know that's not gonna be true. You know these motherfuckers are just gonna take everyone's fucking job.
Technically Logic has donated $5. Sorry to disappoint you, Shu.
Are you
but next
serious?
iPhone will likely not even have a charging port, just so Apple can dodge the EU USB Type-C mandate. Wireless charging only.
Wireless charging? Thank you, blind third eye.
has donated $5.
They took her
They took
gerbs.
our gerbs.
Bro. 0 holes! 0 holes! I don't want to live in a world with 0 holes. Can we sexually harass our overlords? Yeah, the AI overlords. Like I said to that guy posting that video, he's gonna be canceled for that in 10 years when it's like known as robophobia or something, or sexually harassing a robot when robots have rights. Wireless charging is the future. You know what's really funny? Bluetooth. You know when you have a Bluetooth speaker and you forget that it's still attached to your phone and you're just like walking around the house? This happened to me a few times where like Yuta was like working in the office. Thank you, blind third eye.
has donated $5. 0 holes? The feminist utopia is
Yes,
closer
no
than we feared.
holes. Yuta was like working in the office. And I go to the bathroom, like sitting on the toilet, right? I just want to watch something, okay? Because I am incapable of just being with my own thoughts for 2 seconds. I just need to constantly have a screen in front of my face. And I'm like turning up the volume. I'm like, why the fuck isn't the volume working? And Joe Rogan's voice is just blasting through the house. You forget that Bluetooth is on. Rogan, because it was like, okay, it was like some random Twitter video. Someone was like, oh, Rogan said this. I was like, what did he say? And I'm like, it's not working. And then it's, bro, you ever try? Bro, you ever look at chimps? Yeah, they're crazy, like echoing throughout the house. Bro, you ever tried DMT? I cannot wait for the sex robots. My horny ass could not use Bluetooth. Yeah, I couldn't believe someone like... I think there was like some meme or something. It's like when you go to the bathroom in a party and the Bluetooth is on and the whole party hears porn or something. That must be a fucking nightmare. Thank you, Karma.
Karma has donated $5.
Yes.
And Joe Rogan's voice is blasting through the house. As God intended.
I have a video where I talk about sex robots, like an old video. And I'm like pro sex robot in the video. That was like 6 years ago, 5 years ago. My opinion has changed. Now I see AI is the fall of humanity. I was like arguing with like a Swerf or Turf or whatever in that video, who was like, they dehumanize women. But now I see. My third eye has been opened. Now they're gonna use the robots, artificial wombs. They're gonna make us keep going to work even harder. Like, oh, you don't even need to take off because you're pregnant. Just put the fetus in the womb and then go back to work. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell world. We all make mistakes. I used to dislike Trump. Go back! How the fuck did you not like Trump in 2016, but like current Trump? It fucking blows my mind. Thank you, Gunslinger. Like, I could understand Trump in 2016, because he kind of had like, oh, I'm the outsider, and Hillary Clinton is doo-doo caca. Like, so true! But to like 20, schizophrenia is the only possible explanation. Doo-doo caca, like... Independent for the win. Yeah, I'm independent too. I'm a registered independent. But I still wind up voting for Dems because I still think they have the best policies, so... Like I said, I hate both parties. Both parties bad, but Dems give crumbs. GOP gives nothing and or takes away the crumbs. So... Registered Dem, I hate them, but want to vote in the primaries. Yeah, I switched to Dem during the fucking primaries, and I switched back because I don't want to die with a D by my name. That, like, sends you straight into the skeleton war. If you die registered as a Democrat or a Republican, you are instantly registered into the skeleton war, like that drill tweet. I couldn't have that. Oh my god, the Holocaust guy is back. Now his name is Anti-Trans Task Force. Two sides of the same coin. Of the Illuminati state. The system is not left or right, it's satanic. True King, go off! Go off, King! Wow, he's our favorite in this chat. Nobody ban him! Do not ban him, he needs to
has
be
donated $5. One major
So
sunspot
true,
in the Luddites
King!
will finally be proven right.
Let's
Wait
go!
till Apple buys Fitbit and they force you walk in order to charge your phone.
Thank
Then
you,
Intel
STFU.
faff / charging stations will be the rage.
And thank you, Karma.
Karma has donated $5.
Speaking
Then
of
crumbs be like,
facts,
he's your half-eaten meal that
the
you might be
he's
allergic
back.
to,
Wait,
paid
the
for with your
progressive
credit card
agenda
without
is
your permission.
Luciferianism being pushed onto society, as is New Age witchcraft. Yuta probably agrees with this. Yes, I love the guy who said it's all Satanism. My boyfriend literally agrees with Schizo in the chat. Do not ban Schizo Man. He must. No. We love Schizo Man. Go off, King. Free him. No planes were involved in 9/11. Tags and COVID does not exist. Yo! The gays don't exist, chat. You're gone. That's like half my fan base. Gone. Oh my god. We're just all straight. We just pretend not to be so we can say the F slur. Half. I can only say half that slur. I can say fat. I can't say the rest because I'm only half gay apparently. That's how that works. I can only say fat. So chat, you have the fat. You have the you have the fat pass. Fat. Yeah. There. Fat. That's it. That's all you can say. I'm Roman straight, so I'm good, right? Does Roman straight mean you bang femboys? Is that what that means? Is that Roman straight? Sounds like what it might be. Yes. Yeah, okay, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright. That's Greek straight. Oh, right! What's the Roman straight? Is that just when you're flat out gay? All right, wait, our man is back. Be it COVID, terrorism, global warming, or nuclear weapons, it is all designed to keep us in a state of fear, of a rational state of mind. True. So true. He's got that one's got it right. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'm mad. Keep going. He's base. Schizo Man is so smart. That's funny. Our Schizo King. He's fucking spitting. I'm sorry. He's got some. I'll have what he's having. Yeah, he's got it all figured out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get off soon. But this was a lot of fun. Yuta, stop! Yuta's telling, my boyfriend is telling Schizo Man to follow him on Twitter. No, you are not congregating with the local... No, you're not becoming best friends with the local town, that's the town idiot. Oh my goodness. But this was very fun. This was fun. We got some good times out of this. Guys, I'm going to be streaming on Sunday. Getting off on stream, that's illegal. I'm going to be on Sunday. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna talk about. I'll think about it, but we'll just hang out. Maybe we'll play a game. Maybe we'll play The Sims. Maybe we'll do something. But yeah. This was fun. Okay. Bye. Bye, guys. It was fun seeing you. Thank you, Karma. Your
Karma
boyfriend's a
has
Chad
donated
where you
$5.
buy him.
Your boyfriend's a
The
Chad.
idiot
Where do you buy him?
store. Got his ass. Alright, bye, guys. Love you. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.